Hey everybody, it's Mr. Nobody here. It's been a while since I actually did a little talking vlog. So, been posting up, you've probably noticed a few of my older things, like a few military videos from back in the day. Sorry there's no sound. Back then, I had cameras that uh, didn't record sound like they do today. So, some of them, yeah, they record videos, but not the sound with the videos. But yeah. So today, just it's starting to get chilly out, and as you can see, I mean, I shaved my head, but I'm keeping my beard. You know, I've gotta keep part of me warm anyway. But yeah, today is just a nice, well, and chilly day. Took someone to the urban mission that's up here. It's a place where you can get, purchase used goods, like blankets, beds, toys, etc. And then there's another office with the urban mission that helps out with financial stress and stuff like that. That when you need help and some relief. So took a friend here because they're having trouble, and yeah, see, celebrated Miss Nobody's birthday during the week of October 12th, and then we did her party on that Saturday, a few days after. So um, that went well. She enjoyed her 21st birthday, and it was fun. She finally was able to legally drink. Unfortunately, didn't record any of the video or that didn't record any videos that of the drinking time because, well, I would have been able to post it anyway. I was probably the only one who was the most sober out of that whole thing because, well, I was the oldest, so I have more tolerance, I guess. But yeah, if you decide to drink, drink responsibly. It was understandable for her and the people that were there because they were all, she just turned 21 and the others were just over 21 and her cousin who, some other nobody, he's like 24, I think, and he doesn't drink much at all. So if he does, it's normally beer. So it was his chance to have liquor, like that for first time in a while. So he enjoyed himself too. If you're wondering what type of alcohol we did have, it was Jim Beam's Devil's Cut, which is really, it's okay. I'm not a whiskey drinker, so then there was Captain Morgan's Coconut Rum, and that got half of that got drank. Oh, the Devil's Cut, that was fully gone. By the end of everything, that was gone. That had like I think maybe like 40 between 43 or 45% alcohol content. So yeah, that got drank. The coconut rum got drank, like I said, halfway through. I bought sake, not cheap sake either. It was a good amount, and that was halfway gone. They enjoyed the rice wine. It was only 15% alcohol, but it definitely has a kick to it. It was out of that series of sake by that company, it was the second strongest sake they had. The other one would, if I would have paid the, it was outrageous price. It was $55 for one bottle of sake for the highest one. I wasn't going to get that, so bought the cheaper grade, which was the second strongest. And then there are two or three other ones below that, which are even cheaper. But um, then there was the melon liquor. I bought melon liquor to put a shot of it inside of Smirnoff Ice Original. That is really tasty. So you got like 15% alcohol, a shot of that mixed with the what 4.5% alcohol or whatever of Smirnoff Ice Original. That was good. And then my favorite beer, Rolling Rock. I mean, I could drink Bud Light, but I don't drink beer much, so I'm more of a malt liquor drinker to liquor drinker, and yeah, that was good. Rolling Rock definitely hit the spot. The other beer, like I said, is Bud Light. I'm not a big fan of Budweiser itself, the regular, nor am I, if, do I like the regular Coors. I will drink Coors Light from time to time, but no, like I said, I'm not a beer drinker. Rolling Rock is the number one beer for me. It has a light taste, but it's like 4.5% alcohol, something like that, and it's actually pretty tasty. But I'm trying to think, and then we had Grey Goose vodka. Wasn't an expensive bottle like I usually buy. I bought the smaller one because of how much liquor there was going into our party. So we had a whole bunch of small liquor, bottles of small liquor, but I wouldn't really say small. They're bigger than a pint. I can tell you that. A lot bigger. So, luckily, had help with paying the finances of all that liquor. All of the liquor altogether cost about $200 for all the liquor and alcohol and the one wine. And, well, she enjoyed herself. She got to drink for responsibly, well, legally for the first time. I mean, every teenager out there drinks, even though they won't admit to it because they're not 21 yet. But, you know, she was able to drink though, so I drank quite a bit. I probably had maybe 7 shots of the strong liquor, between the vodka, rum, and whiskey, and then drank like probably about 4 Smirnoff Ice and 2 beers. Everybody else drank either the same or a little more, or even one person drank a little less. But yeah, it was all good. I mean, she enjoyed herself, and surprisingly, she followed my advice on the order to drink, and uh, told her, exactly keep a little pace. Don't sit there and try to rush it. Just drink slowly and responsibly, unless it's time for a shot, a penalty shot. But if you have to take a penalty shot, then drink something a little less alcoholic. And eventually, yeah, she ended up getting sick that night. She drank like more than anybody, I think. But yeah, she had a lot of fun, and I'm glad she did. Next morning, she had a little hangover, not too much. I mean, all I had was a simple headache. It wasn't from a hangover at all. I mean, all I did was pop 2 Tylenol, and a few hours later, after I drank a bunch of water to make sure the alcohol went through my system, so not to affect the Tylenol, took that, and I was good to go. I didn't feel nauseous or anything. It was just a headache. Miss Nobody, on the other hand, yeah, she had to keep a pail next to her. I'm pretty sure a lot of you been there. I know I have a few times, but she did well, and she really enjoyed her party. She really actually wanted to stream it, but unfortunately, our computers right now are a little touchy when it comes to streaming, and well, hopefully next time, when it's one of our birthdays, we'll be able to stream it for you. So everybody in the YouTube community who wants to view it can view it. So, but yeah, right now I'm sorry that my other channel, the I changed the name from the Mr. Nobody TV to Nobody Entertainment because it's not just going to be me doing stuff this time. I've talked it over with a few of my friends and Miss Nobody, and they all said that, they would help out when they can, if they can. And so instead of it just being what I was expecting, just to be a solo act with a little bit of Miss Nobody coming in and doing her things, it turns out she and everybody else wants to help out. I have a few skits I'm writing up, and it's not going to be the best quality because, well, I don't have very good uh, equipment. So it's going to have to be done, cheaply. In the future, if once it gets done, if, everybody gets the right time for it, once it gets done, if it goes good, I can do a remastered version, just to redo it and make it more the way I would want, but with a low budget, I mean extremely low budget, and the amount of people right now that are available, I won't be able to do exactly everything I wanted for it because a few of the skits that are related to a certain series, I'm not going to say the name of it or anything like that because I looked online and no one has it. There is one mention of the title that I want to do, and it's actually the only place that it was ever found was in the Bible. So that's the only hint you're getting from me. I was surprised that it was actually in the Bible, but yeah, that's the only thing I ever came up on the Google search was, and Bing search, and a few others, because I wanted to make sure there was no other title, and lo and behold, all it ever listed, literally until no more results for a few things, was the Bible, the Bible, the Bible, the Bible. I was like, oh, well, it's a nice title, so yeah, I'm definitely using it. And I was working on a few, what are they called? Animated skits using Blender and things like that, but unfortunately, a few of the skits that I did, like the ones that I didn't have backed up, somehow I backed up a few and I didn't even realize that my computer backed them up. But the main ones that weren't backed up, my computer ended up shutting off and I can't find them anywhere. So I have to start over hours and hours and hours and hours of work, even days of work just gone. Um, but it's all right. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world. It's just, crappy computer. But in the future, yeah, I have plans. Still working on the staging area for the one show I want to do, the Mr. Nobody show on my TV channel, where I sit down and I talk about everything similar to what I'm doing now, but more professionally. That's just the way I think it would be the best. But yeah, I have a few things I want to, talk about. I have a few ideas of the first bit of episodes of the Mr. Nobody show. I'm also thinking of starting. I was going to put a reaction channel with the um, Nobody Entertainment, but doing research, I found out that all it takes is somebody to claim copyright and it can shut a whole bunch of stuff down. So I'm gonna do a reaction channel separate. The gaming channel I'll more than likely put on the entertainment, no, Nobody Entertainment, Because there are a few things I want. I just need to buy a capture device, to be honest with you. That's the one thing I'm missing is a capture device for doing the games like that. So, but it's not a big deal, to be honest. It's just I'll do it when I do it. I mean, I know a lot of gaming stuff's been popular, but yeah, it's just something that I eventually want to do. But well, right now, like I said, waiting for my friend to actually get out of this urban mission. I did want to keep you guys updated on a few things. I'm trying to think if that's pretty much it. Because right now, I don't have enough equipment. All I have is this little camera, my webcam, and a backup is Miss Nobody's little webcam. So that's it. And this little camera is only a $19, $19, $20 camera from Walmart. But, alright. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. And I'll be back on, well, as soon as I can. As soon as I can. Alright, you guys take it easy. Peace.